Passing through Arafin and Cathalet, Lynn and her friends arrive in Caelan. However, Caelan is now under the rule of Lord Lundgren. Lundgren's henchmen lie in wait to assassinate Lynn. They wait for her approach and ready a special weapon. Chapter 8, Vortex of Strategy.
Look, Fish, the mountains seem so far away now. We've come such a long way.
Milady Lindis, Fish, we can't be very far from the castle now. By my reckoning, we can reach Castle Caelan in 2 days, if we hurry.
2 more days. Hold on, grandfather, please. Cheer up, Lynn. If they see you looking so sad, the entire company will lose heart. Florina, you're right. There's nothing to be gained by worrying. We just have to press onward. That's the spirit. Lynn, danger approaches. What did you say?
I don't see anything. Are you sure?
I feel it too. I'm sure of it. Ah! Milady, don't move. What in the... Where'd this bolt come from?
They have a ballista. Lord Lundgren is getting serious. Deploying siege engines is no mean feat.
What is a ballista?
It's a weapon designed for long-distance attacks. Only archers can use them, but they can be devastating. Florina, you must stay aground. Do not take to the air. The ballista would target you in an instant.
Is there a way to combat it?
The safest course is to use someone with a good defense as bait, so the enemy wastes arrows. Then you can walk up and knock the fool on the head.
Will, can you use a ballista?
I've never tried, but it's just a really big bow, right? I should be able to figure it out.
All we can ask is that you try. Let's see what we can do.
Ah, Lady Lindis, Fish. I have a minor business to attend to. I'm unable to join you. If you need any of my possessions, please take them now. Alright, Chapter 8. Let us pick our units and get going. So I want to level up everyone kind of evenly. So let's leave Kent behind today and we'll bring Dorcas with us, see if he can do anything. And as well, let's leave Wrath for now too, and we'll bring Florina. Okay, let's start. Welcome to Chapter 8, Vortex of Strategy. We have a couple of things to go over before we start. First off, of course, the ballista has quite a long range, and as we'll be able to not see, it has a weight of 20, which means anyone using it will be pretty much at speed 0. It has a minimum range of 3 and a maximum range of this far. I think it's 8. I don't remember. But on top of that, we also have reaver weapons. They reverse the weapon triangle, so instead of swords being good against axes, swords become good against axe reaver lances, but in turn, axe reaver lances are good against axes. There are a few of these reaver weapons on the map, so something to pay attention to, but still a lot of things weak to axe, which is why I decided to bring Dorcas. We have a shop here, and I might send Urk into the shop, seeing as he's got a lot of inventory space. Unfortunately, no staves or magic to be purchased, but I might pick up another sword and a bow for Wrath. Outside of that, I think we should be okay. Now, we are worried someone's gonna get attacked by this ballista, and it may be someone a little weaker. We do want to get someone over here too. So perhaps if I do this, I play for Lynn. This is a risky play, putting her in range of these mages, but she's got pretty good avoid, so it should be an alright choice. If we get in a really sticky situation, it might be worth bringing our healer as well. Let's get Will over there. I'll keep Lucius on this tile, and then as long as Florina isn't getting targeted, it should be fine. I don't know if we've been over this, but mounted flying units, or flying units in general, take increased damage from ranged units, specifically archers and ballista. It goes from its standard damage to 2 times, which has actually been reduced compared to the original release of the game, which was 3 times, which would have been absolutely lethal to Florina. However, she should be able to survive a single hit. Now let's check to see, is this one of the axe reavers? No. Alright, let's get Dorcas going over here. Ooh, 7 damage is a lot. But that's what I was hoping, he would dodge. Excellent work. And let's bring Sane down and attack with a lance. Ooh, doesn't get the kill. Fantastic. Didn't even need to dodge it, but Sane's just the man with the master plan. Can this archer get there? No. I was thinking I might make a risky choice. Let's see here. 7 and 7 is 14, which is not sufficient. And not sufficient. Let's get our light magician to deal with this dark magician. And with a good dodge from Lucius, he should be able to survive an attack from the ballista if it comes to that. Of course, a defensive point or an HP point here would be nice. No, but magic is always welcome. Let's see if we can take out this guy. That should be alright. I'll take the risk. Oh, I was really hoping for a dodge there, Lynn. Okay, though. Lynn should be able to take a hit. And I might bring Will down this way too, and they can cross over the mountains down here. Either that, or he attacks this archer. Good dodge, Will. Love to see it. Okay, I'm a little concerned that they might all come for Florina if I move her here. Let's see. How much health does Nils have? 19? That's sufficient. Let's get Urk down to attack this swordsman. Excellent Urk. And maybe we can just move her all the way down. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it feels right. What are you curs waiting for? They're nothing but fleas! Call up for reinforcements and rush them! Alright, Dorcas, now's your time to shine. Fantastic dodge. Oh, and he doubled the soldier as well. You love to see that. It does mean he's open to more attacks, but we should be okay. Can we get 2 dodges? That's our 3rd dodge in a row for Dorcas. Oh, and he loves to finish off these soldiers like they're nothing. I think that may be Dorcas's 1st level. Luck and HP. Sure thing, Dorcas. You do you. We would have loved to see a dodge here, and now we're risking Urk from the ballista. As well as the next Cavalier. Finally an HP point for Urk. It's been a long time coming. We need a dodge here very badly. Whew. I was very worried. But we're not quite out of the woods yet. Whew. My heart is racing right now. Good dodge, Dorcas. We love to see it. Alright, let's send Lynn here and see what she gets. Do you remember the weapon triangle? Axes over lances and whatnot? This is important, so pay attention. There are some weapons that don't follow the normal rules. This here Lance Reaver is one of those. It's a sword that reaves the triangle, or rather reverses. If you wield this blade, you can best a lance with it. Of course, there's a downside. Axes can best this sword. Take this as a gift. It's your reward for listening to an old man ramble. Don't be so shy. It's not like I can use the thing. Not everyone can wield a sword of this caliber. I'm sure you know someone who can use it, though. And here is our Lance Reaver. And he was referring to the fact that this sword requires a C ranking in swords to be able to use, which Lynn definitely has. I think... yes, Sane definitely does not have. Now that we've moved Will here, that's actually kind of really put him behind. So let's get Nils to play for him. And keep him going. Let's move Urk back. How much health does Sarah have? 19 is sufficient. And let's use some of her very few remaining staff charges to heal him back up. And save my precious heart. Fantastic kill, Dorcas. Fantastic kill. Once we get within 3 range of this ballista, we should be very safe. I might actually move Florina in and see what happens. Let's get Sane going. And Lucius is a little lost, a little confused. That should be fine. He's going after Florina, and oh, I knew she was going to survive that attack, but it didn't make it any less frightening. Does this gentleman have a reaver weapon? No, he does not. So let's go after him with a sword. And I shouldn't have attacked him from the front, because now Dorcas can't reach him without using his hand axe. I don't believe. Yes! Excellent. Right. Hand axe, 66 to hit. 66 is enough. Take him down. And now Florina can deal with this gentleman. With a critical hit! Unfortunately, Ballista don't have an attack animation. So we missed out on seeing that critical hit, but happy days nonetheless. Let's just start moving everyone down. Can anyone be healed? We need Florina healed, so let's get Sarah down here, Will a little further along. Sarah a second turn. And I'll just double check no one's close enough to take her out. Let's move Lucius up to finish the turn. Lots of soldiers here, ready to take on Dorcas. So let's equip our axe. Let's move Florina to here and Sarah back a little. So we can heal her up. You love to see it. Sane. Maybe we'll hold off with Sane as well. I don't know. Kind of want to set up a choke point so that we can give exactly who we want the experience. Move Will one forward. Move Nils down to play for Will. And then just move him into the forest. Lynn's crossed the mountain. And I suppose we'll get Sane here. He's equipped with his lance, but we won't get him to attack. That was the plan. Oh, you were supposed to dodge, Will. You were supposed to dodge. Oh no, he's getting completely surrounded. And then they're going after Sane? Oh my gosh! Dodging a 93, that's incredible. Alrighty, let's see. Dorcas, move in here for the kill. Oh, I like that background. Fantastic dodge, Dorcas! Fantastic dodge! Alright. Now, Urk can most definitely take out this soldier. Love to see it. And it seems rude not to let Lucius take out this soldier, but I'll move him over here first so that Sarah can heal Will that... Ooh, nice crit! Unnecessary, but I'll always take an 8% crit. Alright, move down here, use up one of her valuable staff charges. We do need that experience to level up though. And Will, you take out this guy. Now Will can be placed into the ballista and start moving around and shooting from there, but I just don't think it's super necessary. So these are the reavers, right? Lance reaver, axe reaver, sword reaver. It's all happening, it's all scary. So if you can go there, they can both go there. So let's move and equip a sword because that's neutral attack for both. And then Nils can get Lucius up and running. Maybe I should have done Urk instead. I feel like Urk needs more help than Lucius does. And we'll move Florina down here as well. In fact, it's not even neutral, it's weapon triangle advantage. Ow. So I'm not holding back on using Sarah's charges because I am really hoping that in the next chapter we get the opportunity to buy some more staves. If we use up all of her stave charges, we can always just not bring her on a mission, which would make life a little bit easier to figure out who exactly it is we want to bring. Doke. Let's heal Sane. Let's move Sane onto here with a lance so that the sword reaver does nothing. And we'll bring the rest of these guys down. In fact, let's rescue Urk so that we can get him a bit closer to the boss. Maybe he can get a bit of boss experience. But of course... Uh-oh. Good dodge, Lucius. Was not paying attention to his range. Lucius has got no issues. Urk is the one that needs help. As is tradition, we need to take out the boss with the Lord. And seeing as he has a sword reaver, I prepared an armor slayer for just this situation. Yeah, let's go for it. I was thinking I'd maybe get Urk to come. Curses! The ballista must have been taken! What's going on here? Somebody, get that girl! Ho 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 ho! And there we go. Lord Lundgren, I've failed you. I pray you hurry with those reinforcements.
You promised.
And with that, another level, and the end of another chapter. Skill and HP, not the best, but I'll take it. A level up's a level up.
Is it over?
Yes, I see no more enemy soldiers. However, something is bothering me.
What is it?
I noticed it during the fighting, our opponents. They were soldiers of Kalen. I even recognized some of those who we fought. I trained with many of them, and yet they attacked us without hesitation. They're black-hearted traitors who've joined Lord Lundgren. Good riddance, I say. It also means less resistance at the castle. I hope you're right.
I'm just glad Nils and Ninian were with us. If that first shot had hit me, I might not have survived. We are honored to have served you well. We won't let you down. I know, I'm relying on you.
What's this? You dealt with the ballista too? Nicely done.
Matthew, where were you during all this?
I went to the village to sniff about for information. I got some interesting news for my trouble too.
Let's hear it.
First, about Marcus Kalen's illness. He really is unwell. He's been abed for nigh on 3 months.
Oh no, grandfather.
I heard an interesting rumor about his condition though. The people believe that someone's been poisoning the Marquis.
He's being poisoned?
And this someone, well, everyone's too afraid to mention a name. However, they say that as soon as the Marquis took ill, a certain noble took control of the castle as though it were his own. I fed a hungry innkeeper some coin, and he fed me a name. The Marquis of Kalen's own brother, Lord Lundgren.
How can this be? How can they allow him to get away with this? The villagers know he's the one poisoning my grandfather, and yet no one raises a hand against him. Why?
They're afraid they lack proof. The whisperings of the common people means nothing. That's the truth of it. And of the Marquis's loyal retainers who might have lent credence to these rumors, there is no sign.
Are you saying they've been silenced?
It's a fair assumption. This is beyond believing. The worst news is yet to come. What? There's more! An impostor's appearing claiming to be the Marquis's granddaughter. At least, that's the story Lundgren's telling all those who listen.
What does that mean?
It means that people are waiting for 2 traitor knights and a base-born child to appear and lay claim to Kalen's castle. But that, it can't be! Traitors? Us? Ridiculous!
He says I'm an imposter?
Don't you have anything that proves your lineage?
When my mother joined the Lorca, she brought nothing of Lycia with her.
Lady Marquis Arafin himself remarked at your resemblance to Lady Madeline. Your face is your proof. They say we found a look-alike somewhere. We're seen as betrayers of our knightly vows. Our word means nothing. No, our only hope is to see Marquis Kalen himself.
We must hurry. If not, my grandfather. I must see him, with my last breath if need be.
But we must formulate some manner of plan. Even if we set out for the castle, the troops patrolling the area will cause no end of problems. You have been branded as oathbreakers after all.
I've got it. Eliwood. He seems sympathetic to our plight. He should still be at Cathalet. If we can talk to him, he might help us.
Of course, a sound idea. Let's hurry!
Yes, back to Cathalet.
And Chapter 8 is over. Chapter 9 begins. And scene, alright, the YouTube video's over, gang. The YouTube video's over.